Blimey, the sky's behaving quite oddly today. I wonder if Stella will enjoy this, or wish she stayed in bed.
It was a crisp Saturday morning, and I was waiting near the corner cafe in the heart of London. The air carried a faint scent of damp cobblestones from the overnight drizzle. The clouds above were low and brooding, as if they were pondering whether to unleash rain or let the sun shine through. I clutched my favorite scarf tighter around my neck, feeling the cool breeze. David arrived, looking rather bemused as he scanned the sky. "Morning, Stella," he said, his voice tinged with mild amusement. "The clouds look rather indecisive, don't they?" I grinned. Indecisive is one way to put it. I'd say mischievous. We started walking towards the Royal Botanic Gardens, our planned destination for the day. The wind rustled through the trees, lifting leaves and tugging playfully at my hair. "Bit blustery today, isn't it?" I said, adjusting my coat. David laughed softly. "Blustery indeed. Makes the city feel alive, almost theatrical." I shrugged. One must respect the British weather, never trust it completely. The drizzle grew heavier, but it didn't dampen our spirits. If anything, it added a certain charm. The petals glistened, the leaves sparkled, and the gardens seemed alive in a way that sunny days rarely could achieve. The drizzle grew heavier, but it didn't dampen our spirits. If anything, it added a certain charm. The petals glistened, the leaves sparkled, and the gardens seemed alive in a way that sunny days rarely could achieve. "I rather enjoy this," I admitted. "The rain gives everything character, don't you think?" David looked at me thoughtfully. "It's oddly calming, almost poetic." We reached the pond at the center of the gardens. Ducks paddled about, splashing lazily despite the rain. "See? Even they don't mind a bit of drizzle," I said. "It's all part of the day." He smiled. Perhaps I need to adopt a bit of their philosophy. By mid-morning, the clouds began to part. Golden sunlight streamed through the gaps, casting a warm glow over the garden. I closed my umbrella, letting the sun touch my face. "It's warming up," I said, tilting my head to soak in the light. David stretched, enjoying the sudden warmth. Finally, a touch of proper sunshine. We found a bench beneath a tall oak tree and sat down. The mixture of sun and cloud created shifting patterns on the paths, and I watched with fascination. "Clouds and sunshine together. Quite the contrast," I murmured. By early afternoon, dark clouds gathered again, heavy and portentous. The wind picked up, tugging at our coats and hats. "Hold on to your hat," I warned, laughing as David's hat threatened to fly off. "It's like the weather wants to play tricks on us," he said, grinning. Then the rain returned, heavier than before. We dashed for the gazebo near the rose garden, laughter escaping us as we shook off droplets from our hair and jackets. "There's something thrilling about it," I said, watching the sheets of rain fall around us. "Like the world is alive and showing off." David nodded, a soft smile on his lips. "You always see the poetry in things, Stella, even in the unpredictable weather." I looked at him, feeling warmth despite the chill. The wind whistled past, and the rain painted a rhythm on the wooden roof above. We didn't speak for a few moments, letting the storm be part of the story we were living. "The day has told quite a story, hasn't it?" I murmured. David nodded. "From drizzle, to sun, to rain, to warmth, it's been quite the adventure." I smiled. "Weather like this, it makes one pay attention. Each change feels significant, almost like life itself." We walked back toward the city, the sun setting behind us, casting long shadows and painting the clouds in pastel hues. The wind tugged playfully at our hair, and I laughed. "Better hold on to your coat now. Or perhaps just enjoy the dance of the wind." David grinned. "Let the weather have its fun." By the time we reached the streets lined with old brick buildings, lanterns flickering on, I felt a calm satisfaction. The day had been unpredictable, yes, but perfect in its own way. Sunny, rainy, windy, it had shaped an experience that was alive, emotional, and entirely unforgettable. Perhaps in the end, that is the magic of weather. It changes everything, yet leaves a story to remember.